Mic check, mic check. More the Masters podcast. Your host, man, of course. Of course, me, I got two special guests. I'm going to go ahead and introduce themselves real quick. Go ahead and tell people who you are.
How you doing? I'm Carrick Gordon, a.k.a. Coach KG, head coach of the Georgia-Lina Lions arena football team.
I'm Tamel Hayes. I go by Tim. They know me too, Doe Senior. I go by that too sometimes.
So real quick before I get to anything, do you coach at all? Or
I coach.
Okay.
I coach at Laney.
Oh, I knew it was something in the air, and then Laney is just. Yeah, but anyway,
it's hot right now.
Yes, they're gonna come back on. It's probably because they know you went to Laney. Probably just shut down. But what school you went to? You went to Laney too?
No, I'm from Savannah, man. I went to Beach.
Oh, for real? Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I'm
okay.
from Eli. That's
so you're not from here?
Nah.
Okay, that's what's up. So real quick before we get into the actual compliments, tell me a little about the league. Like, tell me a little bit about it. Because I spoke to some people. Well, I spoke to a person that's playing another league. He didn't know he didn't know what the league was, and I didn't know what his league was either. I heard of y'all's though. So like, is it different leagues also? Like, is that how it go out here?
There's several leagues. There's the AAL, the NAL, the IFL. There's leagues on the West Coast. There's leagues up north. There's leagues further down south. You know, we played in the UAL, the United Arena League. And right now, this was the first year of the UAL. It was just three teams. It was ourselves, the Georgia-Lina Lions, the Palmetto Colts out of Anderson, South Carolina, and the Peach State Cats out of Cumming, Georgia.
Okay. I must talk about y'all league in specific real quick though. With y'all league, like, what how many teams in y'all league?
There's three.
Three. So how the games go? Like how's that season outlined?
We played one team 3 times, one team twice, and we had a few filler games from teams from other leagues we played.
Is it like back to back or y'all just spread out amongst the season?
I think it was it started in May 8th and we finished July 17th, so it's about 2 months.
Okay. For you, like, what's the difference? Like, 'cause I'm assuming you played high school as well, or for all your life, right?
College ball.
So what's the difference in being like a student athlete and then obviously being an athlete now? Like,
just going to school, it was more demanding on you. You had to be a student athlete. Like now, it's more so you playing football because you love it. You know what I'm saying? But you playing to get to different leagues and different levels too. So your drive is more independent now. It's more focused on what you're trying to do with, you know what I'm saying, playing football or whatever like that, and managing your job. So that's the different spin now. You know, managing your family and managing your job and still having time to put into football, into yourself and in your craft too. So.
but with you being a player, like, is it hard to even explain that you're playing in this league you playing in?
Nah.
I only asked that because I know, like, where I work, I think one of the people trying to say they were playing football, and, like, I ain't saying they laughed at him, but they were like, I guess they were saying he's grown. But I know how the leagues work. Like, even I'm more of a basketball person, but even with like Magic City, like, people that they work, but they also play ball because they still want to play, and it's highly competitive still.
Yeah.
So I just asked that question to see if maybe you had any kind of mishaps with that. I know a lot of times when you got a family or you got things going, you don't always get the support, but if you getting it, that's dope though.
Oh yeah, man. Like, I mean, some people play football for fame that they miss. You know what I'm saying? Some
high school,
people,
having 11 high school days.
Some people ain't had that spin around the block like they thought they was gonna do. But me more so, man. I play it like I'm good with me as an athlete. I'm cool with who I am. I done, you know what I'm saying, what I wanted to do more so. So it's more so for the love of the game, and like I still get opportunities to go further and further. That's why I keep playing. And now I got a son, so you know what I'm saying. I'd rather be his first superhero than anybody else. But
that's dope. That's dope.
Vision different for it.
I want to ask about the teams though. Like, how can somebody play on this team? Like, y'all have tryouts, y'all host.
We have open tryouts. Actually, our first tryout for next season is coming up October 17th. It's going to be at MTAG facility, 4304 Sedan Road in Augusta, Georgia.
So when the next season start? I know it's October. When the next season actually start?
We plan on going in training camp in January, so the season should start about the same time.
Okay.
April, May's time frame.
Well, you the coach. Let me ask you, what were some of the I guess the highs and lows of this season in your opinion? What was y'all record first? Before I know y'all I don't want to get into that. What was y'all record like season?
We were 4-2.
Okay. So what were some of the highs and lows? Like the 2 losses y'all had, should y'all have won those games? Or?
It's political, but you know, we can only control the things we can control. But as far as the highs and lows, it was definitely a high of seeing the guys that were fresh to arena football pick up and see the difference and understand, the why of why we do everything. The lows was the same thing, dealing with the players. There was injuries. There was players that weren't dedicated like they should be. There was business that didn't go how we thought it would go. So it was definitely a grueling season. We were definitely on the grind from October of last year all the way up until now. We're still, we've gotten the ball rolling next year already.
When you, like, for you being a coach, right? What's some of the differences you see? You ever coach school at all? Or?
Yeah, I coach youth football.
Okay, so what's some of the difference you see in, like, coaching grown men and then coaching kids?
Unfortunately, it's the same.
Oh, see, man.
I gotta
blame my man T. Hayes.
I went into it thinking that, okay, these are adults. I'm not gonna have to do this and bring it down to the estrogen level. And unfortunately, it was that I had to tie your shoes, go stand over there, and then come out.
For some.
Yeah, for some it's not all. Okay. Some there was
you gotta make an exception, huh?
I had to break it all the way down for some.
I mean, just to piggyback off him, like arena football ain't like 11-man football. I mean, it is like it's the concept.
Explain it to me, because I didn't even know that. Explain that to me.
Yeah, so it's only 8 people on the field. So you know what I'm saying? It's really like big on big. It's you versus whoever in front of you. So more so in the sense you kind of gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? So it challenge you like 11-man football. You got a couple of more people that can fill in some spaces where some gaps at if you miss something.
Yeah, in arena football, if you get beat, you're beat. Like there's nobody can help you because
only 8. Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So like running, you got to kind of filter the defenses a little bit.
The field is smaller, and then there's this unbearable wall that everybody gets.
Okay, I have seen that before. Okay, I have seen that before.
It's really like a different.
It's designed to be. There's restrictions on the defense that push and promote scoring that you don't always get, but that's the design of the league for the scores to be 60 to 65.
Oh, okay.
It's fast paced. Like the clock don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, break it down. Let me see. How can that? So how much time is in each quarter? How many quarters is it?
It's 4 quarters.
4 quarters.
Yeah, the basic football is the same.
12 minutes. But the clock don't stop.
I think we played
15. I'm sorry, 15.
15.
Yeah.
But the clock don't stop.
No.
Until 1 minute.
1 minute. It's a 1 minute.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then it goes into a timing where the clock stops.
So you really scoring against the clock. Like whoever scored the most gonna win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like really shut down defenses. You can have some, you know what I'm saying, but it ain't really like that.
Gotcha.
Like shutouts are rare. They've happened, but shutouts are rare.
Did y'all get shut out at all?
No.
Thank God. Okay. So what position you play?
Linebacker.
And that just linebacker, offense, just straight defense.
ATH, you can put athletic. I mean, I do what they need me to do. For real, I do what they need me to do.
So, but you're a linebacker primarily.
Yeah, I'm a linebacker. That's my home position.
What's your sack record looking like? You be sacking them, or what kind of linebacker are you? Like, you aggressive? You just
versatile?
Smart?
Actually, you got more picks than sacks.
Yeah, I got more picks. Like this year, I kind of prided myself on touching the ball just because it's a passing league. You know what I'm saying? Like run stopping, I'm a run stopper. Like I'm gonna get those, but just putting my hands on the ball, I really want to do that more. So versatile. I really try to label myself that. That's a good linebacker. That's a good player.
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna hype yourself up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But y'all won, so I'm assuming I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. In the league, I know you were saying that it was some kind of like household names. So who's playing in the league that I might know?
Me, man. I just got a chance to meet you, but you know me now.
Yeah, I've seen you before.
Yeah,
I knew I seen you from somewhere. I just didn't know from where.
I mean, it's kind of household names. You know what I'm saying, on a smaller scale. Like, ain't really no bigger players. I haven't met any that I know for sure.
Do any local players from the area play, or it's just like how y'all pick them up?
That was what the great thing was about us this year, is that we wanted local guys. Like we were just talking before you set up that we're getting hit up with guys from Detroit, New York, Florida, Oklahoma that want to come play for us. This past season, we wanted to make a focus to keep our pool small. We had mostly local guys. I think we pulled about 5 or 6 guys from South Carolina, 1 from Charlotte.
Okay.
But mostly it was local guys here that never got a chance to get their shine.
Now, household names in Augusta. Oh man, we got Don Quarles. He went to Richmond. He probably a little younger.
I know him.
Yeah. We
He's
had
a beast.
Don Quarles. Yeah, Don Quarles.
He's a beast in basketball too.
Yeah,
heard he's a beast in football.
Like we got guys from Columbia, Hook. Captain Hook, like those like household names. Like it's Georgia-Lina, so it's more so like everybody.
Right, I
within
think
the
it.
area.
Okay,
Yeah,
both.
so like they got their names where they from, but you know, like locally, Don Quarles is like he's
the man.
Yeah,
Like,
and then we
people
got
don't know.
Daniel Carr. He played over in North Augusta.
He played North Augusta or
Midland Valley.
Midland Valley. Yeah,
He got
I know him. He played ball, didn't he? Oh,
Yeah, he played
He
basketball
went to,
too.
He went to college to play basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
he a basketball player. So
I got him
like,
back on the gridiron.
How was that? Like how was that process
He
doing
did
that?
pretty good. He came back as a quarterback. He did.
No, how you got to play? How you got to come play football?
So the process went. We were looking at what we had at quarterback, and we were dead in the water. You know, we had one option, but we definitely wanted to go, you know, another direction. Yeah. And I have a cousin that coaches high school football in Charlotte. And he just happened to be at my practice that day, and somebody mentioned the name and said where he was from. My cousin went to Midland Valley, and so I was like, "Man, do you know him?" He was like, "I don't," but he told me to call my other cousins. I made a phone call, and he was like, "I'll call you back." 5 minutes later, he called me back and gave me his number. I talked to him the next day. He was at practice. The rest is history. Championship.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
Now I'm gonna tell you how I got Daniel Carr.
Okay, yeah, give me your story.
My boy Juice that played cornerback. They got the little 707 league 909 that they play in like mid. It's like up the exit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bettis Academy.
Bettis Academy. So like
Granville.
Granville. It's a big little thing around here. They play 909. One of my boys played ball out there. He was like, bro, they got a quarterback. So we had practice one day, but we had some time to go out there and check him out. And I was like, yeah, bro, we need to holler at him.
So he nice. I never saw him play football. I'm strictly a basketball fan.
Yeah,
so
I know you're a basketball guy.
I watched him, play that, and he was nice in that. So
yeah, he could go in basketball, but like football, I watched his high school highlight tape.
But he was nice. If I say Midland Valley was a nice school when he played there too. So
He went to state like 2 years or something.
I think
like that.
he won a football championship or two, so we needed that.
For you, what were some challenges as far as being a player and playing in this league this year?
Man, just trying to get guys that really come together and play football for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, we only had 11 people return from the team that we had the previous year. So, you know what I'm saying? It was fairly new. So kind of getting the newer guys to kind of buy into what we had as an organization.
Right.
And it was rough at first, but like, you know what I'm saying? The more we played, the more stuff we went through together, the more together we became. So like that was really kind of like the mission towards the end, getting the championship. Like we got to do this for each other because what we went through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just highs and lows on that. Playing wise, I mean, I'm one of them type guys. Like you got to go through something. It ain't gonna just be easy for you. So you got to have some ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So I played that. That's football, bro. You're going to win a game. You're going to lose a game. You might tie a game. It's going to be something out of the game you're going to have to learn from. So them 2 losses, we lost them games. I don't care about the referees or what happened like that.
Oh, they was close then.
They was games
but they were winnable games.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a word or not, but we're going to ride with it.
Yes.
The games we lost, we lost.
Y'all lost. Okay. Did you know that like in that time, y'all watch film? Like how do y'all bounce back from a loss or even from a win? Like how do y'all? What's y'all method like?
We a new policy we put in this week, and it came from Tim and a couple of other captains. We would have film Mondays where we would go on a Zoom call. The offense would go 45 minutes, and they'd just break down the film, key plays, key things, and we would try to point out, okay, when we run this is what we need to do. And then after that, we would do the same thing defensively. We'll just be like, hey, this is what they want to do against us. This is what we want to do. So take a step left. You're in better coverage. Just fine-tune the small things. That's pretty much what it boiled down to, is the execution.
Yeah.
But the losses back-to-back or nah?
No.
Nah, they weren't back-to-back.
What about you? Like challenges as a coach? I know I don't think I got that answer from you.
Like he said, it was the getting the new people to understand what arena football was and why we condition like we condition, why we practice how we practice, and the focal points and how important they are.
Is it hard like to get people to practice that do have to handle their life and work and stuff like that?
It wasn't hard, but it became a challenge because there's always going to be people that's going to see how far you let them go.
Right.
And then you got to reel them back in and say, hey, this get in line. This is what we need to do. This is how we need to do it. So that was what the challenges were.
And how long have y'all been a part of? How long the league been around?
This was the league. It was actually supposed to start last year, but COVID shut it down.
Right.
And so this was the actual first year. But our owner, who's sitting right here with me, Mr. Avery Broadwater, he sat on the board of the league to design it. We played a year as a travel team. Was it under the EIF or was it? Yeah. And that's the Elite Indoor Football.
Okay.
And one of the guys from the Peach State Cats got wind of us and say, hey, I want to start a new league. So they went down, they sat down, they put the bylaws in. And like I said, it was supposed to start last year, but COVID shut everything down. But, this year we opened it up and,
So, how, like, far as championship wise, so there's no people, y'all the first champions?
Yeah, that's the first league. But, like, we got buzz in, like, other leagues. So, like, our preseason, we played in, like, the bigger pools, which is the AAL. It's a new league that's coming back now, but it was an older league. They got new management now. So,
okay.
But the teams that we played in them, like, there was some pretty, stellar team, household name teams that were in the bigger arena league. And after they cut it out, they kind of just got new management, got it back together. So now they trying to get back to the top league now. And so, like, we played those teams and kind of got a buzz for ourselves. Like, the second preseason game, we got recommended for that. After playing our first one. And then, like, last year, we played a team that was in the AAL, the Predators. And they knew what was up, too.
But they're a good team, though.
Yeah, they're a good team. They're a good team, but, like, we kind of let them know, like, we just weren't no scum bucket boys,
Y'all won?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We lost a game, we won a game.
Okay. But they expected to beat y'all.
Yeah, they wanted to maul us, and they just wanted.
And they weren't gonna have it.
They know that.
Did you have a game at all this year where it just got blown out, or was nah?
The first preseason, it got ugly after. But it was like you could tell they were prepared different ways that
Right.
The players lived there.
It was close for a while, but then
it just got kind of ugly.
Turned into a marathon for us.
Like the strength and condition aspect, the players' camaraderie, and like the games that we played was earlier. Like we had just got out of camp for those games, so we were still mending a lot of stuff, getting the offense together. We were still getting players. So football.
You mentioned camp, so talk to me about camp. Like, what does camp look like for this kind of league, or just for y'all rather?
Yeah, this our team camp.
Yeah, like what y'all do? I don't know. I don't play football, so I
know. You want to explain that?
What we did is we wanted to take an old school approach. We wanted to take, because we're adults and we have lives and everything, we wanted to take that part of the distraction of everything else away and just focus on football. So we went up to Camp Daniel Marshall out in Lincolnton.
Okay.
And we were there for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we fed them, we housed them. They were there for the weekend. Nobody left. We got some conditioning in. We got some football in. And basically, it was just a bonding moment to try to gel them as a team for the long haul for the season.
Okay. And like looking back at it now, is there anything? I'm not. Maybe it is. Is there anything y'all would do different that y'all maybe did at the beginning that maybe
as far
would
as
change? Camp, just anything.
Right now, the biggest thing for us is to make sure that we handle the business side. We got to get the business side. Our football side is great, so now we got to get the business side to catch up with the football side, and that's what's going to take us longer and make sure we're here for a very long time. So that's what we need to focus on.
I don't know how deep you can go into that, but when you say business side, like what's that referring to?
Sponsorships,
Got you.
financing for all the stuff that we need.
And
make sure we got our venue secure. Like, we need to, hit the ground running. That's why I said we've already hit the ground running for next year, because that stuff needs to be locked in.
Is that a league thing, or each
It's
team has to do that?
thing.
Okay, so the team has to get their business together in order to get
It's
right.
just like, like the NFL teams got their own stadiums and stuff like that.
Right.
That, that side right there. But
So where y'all play y'all games at?
The Hebsborough Agricultural Center.
Okay.
On 25.
Okay.
it's brand new, just like us.
It hadn't even officially opened yet.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, so we played the first, our first season at that, shout out to Helps. They housed us. And they kind of, put their community on it. Like, that last game that we played, it was packed. Like, that was the most packed game that we had since last year. We played at M-Tag last year due to COVID. You know what I'm saying? And some things happened, so we had to play there. But we had some crowds there, but like the championship game was the biggest crowd we had all season for the biggest game we had all season. So I think that sparked the buzz.
In this league, so you have a playoff. So how it work? I know y'all got a season. Do you have a playoff? Like what's the?
we as the league grows, like I said, the league is still young as well. As the league grows, we're going to expand that. But this year, just the top 2 teams went into the championship.
Okay, cool. So it's a regular season, then the top 2
going to the championship.
Okay, cool. I guess if y'all either one, I don't know how you want to do it, the player or the coach, but like walk me through the season, like game by game, like what was some highs, some lows, and.
Oh well, I'll do it. We traveled.
I get my spin too.
We traveled our first game and we went up big. I think we were up 14-0 or 20-0.
This regular season.
First regular season.
A touchdown is still 6 points. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is any field goals or y'all won't be kicking up?
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, there's all kinds of extra scoring things in the arena.
If you kick the ball through the field goal post on the kickoff,
you get a point.
Score.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
But yeah, we were up big, and then we got into some tussles, and the game got away from us, and we lost our mojo, and they came back and took the lead, and then they went away with the game, and we lost that game.
The first game, it was 0-1.
Yep. Second game, we came back against the same team. We had a week off. They played another team, so they were 2-0, and then they traveled to us.
They call that a bye week.
Yes.
bye week.
Yeah, I know a little something.
You play
I know
basketball.
a little
I got bye weeks in
something.
basketball.
I know a little
Very good.
something.
There's no bye weeks in basketball.
High school.
Okay.
Yeah, they just say week off.
But yeah, so they came down to us and we played our brand of football. We established our dominance and we got a win. And then third game we played the third team in the league, and I think that was pretty much a blowout for us. We walked away with it. Fourth game we played another team that they're going through some internal struggles, and we caught them at the right time, and then we traveled again, and that game got away from us. And then we had 2 more games scheduled, and I think it was
at this point though, y'all do know that these are these important games in order to be in the championship.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we had 2 more games scheduled, but I think it's because of COVID and numbers that we were getting spiked. So the league says we're going to cancel those last 2 games and go straight into the championship.
Okay.
And that was July. We had a month in between the last time we played in the championship, and then we went out and played the championship game. And this is the 3rd time we played this team. No, 4th time we played this team. They beat us twice. We beat them
tied
once.
2-2 at this point.
Yeah, at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we won the one that matters. But
Before the championship, before that, y'all played 3 times.
Yeah,
Y'all beat them once. They beat y'all twice.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
And the championship game probably was the best football I've seen in a while, because we went up, they came back and went up. We fought back, got back in, it went up again. They fought back and took the lead, it was back and forth. And then in the second half, we took over and they couldn't really move the ball anymore, and we started forcing a lot of turnovers, and we ended up getting ahead and staying ahead.
Okay. Why don't you give me your rendition of it?
Yeah, mine gonna be a little, you know what I'm saying, condensed. Preseason, like I told you, we was going in trying to get people to realize arena football was different. But we went into those 2 games with an attitude, you know what I'm saying, they just not gonna push us around. We went into the first game, like we said, we was in it. It got away late. We went and played Charlotte, same thing, nobody was giving us the respect. So then when it came to the season, we was coming into the league. We was Hollywood in a sense because we played those 2 games against those teams. So game 1 was, oh yeah, we here. Yeah. And we just got we got hit with a haymaker and we ain't never bounced back. And just going towards the season, towards the championship, it was just we just had to keep finding ourselves. Offensively, defensively, you know what I'm saying, we kind of we was still missing some pieces, but we still was holding together. And our offense was just kind of figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? We had the pieces the whole time. We were just trying to find our swag offensively. And then championship game, we busted open, though. Them boys, they really carried the game for the championship. Defense, we did what we did, but the offense, they showed their ass in the championship game.
And why do you think that was? I know, when last time you played teams so much back to back, you kind of start to know what they gonna do. So was it one of them games where y'all
Nah,
y'all had them?
The games that we lost against them, even the games that we won against them, we never really had our up on them. I got you, dog. We never really had the up. Our offense still was kind of tussling and fighting with that. And then defensively, you know what I'm saying, we was having our spills, but we still had our pieces that we was fighting with. But the championship game was like we just came together. Like it all came together like that month that we had off. Like we had no choice but to figure it out.
So how would you rate that championship game amongst all the games and that you played that season?
The best one.
Is it because you won or just how y'all played?
It's how we played. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy was different coming into that game. Like, you know, most of the games, like I'm really pretty much like the life. You know what I'm saying? We got characters on the team, but going into the games, like you could see all different type of personalities before the game.
Right,
but
right.
That championship game, like it was like everybody had the same heartbeat, same mind.
I want to ask first. I'm gonna ask you this. So before a game, how do you lock in? Like what you do?
Just like all day.
Yeah, like before the game. Yeah, warm up. So they just go out there and play.
Oh man, I'm chill.
Y'all warm up. Y'all throw the ball a little bit.
I listen to music, man. Like football, like a love for me. Like, you know, love a choice. So I choose to love football. So like coming into it, like I love it enough to know that I ain't really caring about nobody else out there. Every time I scrap them up, I'm finna do this.
Right.
So I'm chilling.
What you listening to, like music wise?
Ray, Fantasia,
R&B.
Fantasia. When I See You, that's my groove. I made her listen to that before a game. Kevin Gates, Major 9, some hometown rappers, Berserk. You know what I'm saying? Some people where I'm from. I listen to everything. Reggae. I be all over the place.
Reggae, you like reggae? Like you like reggae, right?
Yeah, I'm from Savannah, man.
Yeah.
Eat you.
Now I love reggae too. I'm really from New York, so like up there it's a big reggae era. Oh yeah, I seen that, but I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't know if you want to talk about that, but that's dope though. What about you? Like how you lock in, or how you get them locked in rather? But how you lock in as a coach for the game?
For me, I'm a career-long player, so my mentality is the same as his. Like I'm going to listen to music all day and try to get my mind clear. And then as I'm listening to music, I'm thinking about, okay, I need to do this adjustment. I got to watch for this. I got to watch for that. But I got, headphones on because there's nothing but my music.
Well, you said your career on play. Talk about that a little bit. Like, tell me about your background.
I played semi-pro years ago.
You from here too?
Yeah.
Augusta? What school you went to out here?
Oh, I went to school in outside of Charleston.
Okay.
Called Hanahan High School.
How you migrated to here though?
I'm from here.
Okay, so originally from there. But you went to high school out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was there any like people saying something? The fact that they canceled the last 2 games before, because maybe people used them 2 games to like. Who was in the running like that point?
It was already mathematically. That was why it was easy.
So even if y'all had lost them 2, y'all still been in the championship.
Yeah, it was already mathematically.
He said no.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like to play it. I don't know.
I want to ask you. I know when players see it, they might say something. But I thought about that. So when you said 2 games, I'm like maybe somebody else.
But like the teams had the issues. You know what I'm saying? On why they had to forfeit their game.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like to respect people. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know what can happen. We went into a football game and lost twice, so we thought we was gonna win them. So I mean,
but at this point, it was mathematically we were in the championship.
Okay. We want to make sure that it was no
I don't
politics.
Like I don't like that.
I think a championship, but people.
If I'm gonna beat you straight up, I'm gonna beat you straight up. I don't want you to say I had to cheat you. I'm gonna beat you straight up.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So like, as far as like when y'all play the other leagues, like whether they bigger or smaller, like what's the mindset going into them leagues? Like, because I'm assuming you have to change y'all style of play anyway.
No, not really.
So y'all going there playing 8-on-8?
The rules are the same. They might have a tweak here or there, but it's for the most part the same.
So the other leagues are arena as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We ain't playing outside.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. And maybe that's the person I was talking to.
Say that one more time.
We ain't playing outside.
Well, what's wrong with playing outside? What's that?
Man, because
he's a diva.
It ain't even that. Every team,
got you. Makes sense.
Every place got their stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? Like where they trying to take the arena football team ain't trying to stay. You know what I'm saying? Low level. So we ain't want to start off like that. You kind of want some respect for what you're doing too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like arena football just ain't like the NFL. You know they got different leagues, but like arena football is like if you could go, and they gonna pull you up to them bigger leagues if you can go. So I mean, you can represent yourself or you can get representation, but it's on you. Whenever you scrap your shoes up, it's what you could do that's gonna get you out of here.
Do you have plans? You have plans of trying to play in bigger arena leagues?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, I expect to. Like I said, I get every opportunity I get. I'm cool with me as a football player, but every opportunity I get, I'm gonna take it for the experience for myself, But if I had to stop playing right now, I'm good. But I coach high school football, so.
Damn, that's a good story. I'm about to get into that. I ain't gonna ask Laney question, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it just because I'm respecting you at this point. So I don't hate Laney, but Laney's Laney. Like what's the vibe coaching for Laney? What you coach? JV, varsity?
Varsity and JV.
Okay.
Well,
so you coach with Chris?
Oh my God, that's who got me there. Him and my boy Leo. That's
Okay.
who got me down there. But my high school pretty much similar. I went to Beach in Savannah, first black learning institution in Savannah. So it's a cultural thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more so like for the community, but it's pride too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you put on is you wearing what everybody else done put on. So it's like I'm up the street with my cousin then. I'm at Auntie Lucy, y'all. You know
Y'all just had a game,
Yeah.
right? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, Thursday.
Yesterday.
I don't know what day. Y'all played Cross Creek.
Yeah, prime time. We played Friday night.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. What does prime time mean? What was that? That mean that's like the great games?
That game.
So who played Thursday?
I don't know. Luke,
Y'all play every Friday?
Yeah.
So no other high school play Friday?
Our JV play on Thursday too. So
okay.
we got Thursdays now too.
But it's not prime time.
It's prime time Thursday now. We
Okay, got you. When Laney plays prime time, I got it. That's how I go. I understand. But I do like the culture of Laney, you know what I'm saying? I joke about the school a lot, just of the strength of, almost like the reason why people hate everything that's great, you know what I'm saying? They got a good program.
So you like LeBron?
I am a LeBron fan, yeah. I'm definitely a LeBron fan. I'm a big LeBron fan.
That's why we cool.
Yeah, definitely, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with Laney. I love the players that play. I can't imagine putting on a jersey that says Laney, that's all. But ain't nothing wrong with going to that school.
If you got something you love, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody can't do it.
You're right.
That was the same thing. Like, at my school, everybody can't put beach on. Everybody can't put that on. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm walking into, it's like family there. You know what I'm saying? It's a family vibe. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be in your family. Everybody can't be in the house.
Yeah, that's definitely a fact, yeah. Some people don't want to be, but that's okay. So what about like, y'all goals for, like, next season?
As far as?
Just goals, like, whatever you accomplished this year, what's your goals to even further that next year? Next season, rather, I'm sorry.
First and foremost, defend the title.
Mm.
I'm a fighting champion, so I will defend my title.
Man, whenever, I just feel like...
All the teams coming for y'all, I'm letting you know right now.
Yeah, whenever you win a championship, you know what I'm saying? Like, it started off like that. Like, with us playing those preseason games, it was, they done played games already. Like, they played the bigger league, so they think they better than us.
Mm.
Y'all got the same opportunity like we do. Every time you put it on, you just gotta come with it.
So is it safe to say y'all was underdogs? Were y'all underdogs?
Every game, we ain't had no respect. So
that's crazy. Okay, I didn't get that vibe from y'all first, but now I'm getting that vibe. So
every game, so that's why I said like going into it, like it was just like we here, but it ain't Hollywood. Is like, oh, y'all don't want to respect us. All right,
even as far back as at when the schedule was released, they mentioned it. Who would be in the championship game, and nobody ever mentioned us.
So all the talks, everybody they just counted y'all out.
Yeah,
they thought that game playing y'all was automatic wins.
Yep.
But we played like so we had a COVID league. You know what I'm saying? Where like teams got, you know what I'm saying? We played COVID ball.
COVID ball?
Yeah, it was COVID. It was the COVID league.
What that mean though? Like,
we broke the rules.
Okay.
We were having large gatherings.
Got you.
You know, outside of
okay.
you know the words that they had, but like, man, everything was safe. You know, masks, all that stuff like
temperature
that.
Checks, all that. We follow all that, but we would large gatherings.
So when we was playing in that, it was like they think they better than everybody because they playing. Right. So then when we came into the season, it was we still ain't had the respect, and then we went and played the other teams.
You know, we played a team, and like we told you, the first preseason game, it got away from us. About a week later, he called me and was like, "Hey, I just got a call. There's a team that backed out of Charlotte. They want to play us. They want us to come play."
So we'll get respect from
Let's
the
run it.
team. But
you know,
our league was like,
you know, a game we didn't even win. Like I said, a game that got away from us showed enough for them to say, "Hey, we want them on our schedule."
Got you. So like. What the other teams saying now that y'all won? Like, I don't know if y'all conversed with them or not, but you know the vibes of
man,
that.
social media thing, so you know we know what they saying.
Oh, okay. So on social media, like, what's
but
the?
I mean, ain't no respect. We still ain't get it. You know, they felt like they should have beat us. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna throw the referees in it. We could throw the referees in it, but that's all you got to throw in it. Outside of that, like, you know what I'm saying? The scoreboard said what it said. Football games have penalties all through them, so. You gonna cry about every flag you get. You ain't cry about the ones we got when we was up there.
Is it frustrating, like playing like that and not getting the respect?
Nah, Cause we just won the championship. That's what made the championship that much better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't say they won the championship. Everybody don't know what it take to get the one. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's stepping stone to a championship different too. So, for us, it was just, y'all did all that hating. Just to let them boys y'all hated on get the trophy.
The team that y'all played against, were they favored to win the championship?
They was favored to win.
So they was the favorite at that point.
They ain't a bad team though. So that's what made it that much better. Like, it wasn't just like it was given to us. They beat us twice. We went into the championship game a loser.
Right.
They lost to us.
We lost the last game before the championship.
Yeah, we lost to them. And them boys ain't bring their big boy pants. We ain't lost at home.
And that was a home game.
Yeah, that was a home game.
Okay. Yeah, I remember, and I know I could tell it meant a lot to you, and because of when you reached out, I do primarily try to. It might not look like it, but I do try to stay away from sports. But it's just hard to do that because my brother and everybody know, I know it's the players. So a lot of times, and it's a good vibe when I talk sports. I don't mind doing it.
I mean, I picked up on it because I ain't from Augusta, but I mean, like, it's a good community. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a loving person. Like, I'm for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't trust everybody, but I'm for everybody. But that's love. I like getting love. And it's more stuff in Augusta than just the Masters.
Right.
So when I seen that was my spill from it. And then I watched the Clash of the Classes. I mean, the Clash of the Classes. You know, it's hard to say that, Westbrook.
Yeah, I know, right.
But I watched that, man, and how David put that on. But I seen the different type of buzz that it was given just to the black community. But not just that, like the schools, you know, the alumni, just the community in itself. And I'm big on that. Like I said, I coach kids too, and I got a son, so the Georgia Soul, show love to them, shout out to them. Like, everything
I've
that
been
going
trying to get
Augusta,
them on for a minute. It is tough because they do so much other stuff.
Yeah, I promote that. So
yeah, they just had a big game today down in New Orleans.
yeah, they won 99-52.
That's what's up.
They trying to win the championship too. So, and then like that was the mindset. Like it was a championship city, more than the Masters. High school,
Right,
girls basketball championship. So we just wanted to put ours up there.
That's kind of why, like, even though I be shying away from sports all the time, because, like, y'all probably understand when you do one and, like, 5 people come at you and be like, yo, what about me? But what I do like is that the fact that as a city, people are winning and it's growing sports-wise, and we get a lot of recognition sports-wise, whether it's championships or just AAU with them winning the Peach Jam. It's like it's a lot that's going on. And I don't necessarily ride a coattail, but I definitely will try to, like, put some kind of spotlight on whatever's going on, you know what I'm saying, if I can.
That's really what it was. I just wanted to get on here, like, you know what I'm saying? So when I was trying to get on, you know, we was trying to talk about getting people to come to the championship game. So we had Spirit Night at Diablo's. You know, we had car washes doing different things. So it was just at the time that we were just trying to get people to just come out.
It's even that's dope. Like, I mean, aside from playing and, you know, trying to lock in to win a championship, even trying to get the community out there, you know what I'm saying? I think that's dope too. And I didn't even know that until just now, but it's like a different level of respect you give these players like y'all, coaches, just the whole faculty that y'all felt confident enough not only to play the game but to go out there and get people to come watch y'all play the game.
Fact.
So that's dope. I can definitely respect that, man.
Because we got another Spirit Night coming up.
When is that?
So he's gonna pull up the exact date. Because it's just to celebrate
The championship.
Celebrate the championship. Let everybody come out, see the trophy.
That right there.
Oh, that's nice. Bring it down a little bit.
That big too.
Big trophy. It can't even fit in the camera.
That's so big. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know,
When I got that thing, I felt like Giannis.
You took the drive through with you?
What? I ain't do it yet, but I was saying, what is going on?
53, 41.
Giannis got a 50 piece. I need 53, not 54.
There you go.
Not 52.
Yeah.
I need 50.
But yeah, we're having that Spirit Night at Diablo's on Wheeler Road, August 31st. We'll make sure you come out, meet the coaches, meet the players, you know, help us celebrate this championship.
August 31st.
August 31st.
What time?
6 to 9 p.m.
All right, bet. I'll make sure I put that clip out personally.
Make sure you follow our team page too, Georgia-Lina team page. That's where all that
I'll tag it too, and when I post the stuff too. What's the name of the team page?
Georgia-Lina Lions team page.
Okay, cool. I was gonna ask you. So, but you playing and you also being a coach, right? Like, what's some things you took from coaching to the playing, and what's some things you took from playing to the coaching?
Oh man, honestly, I like when I'm playing ball, I like to be a player, but like my coach mind just can't. It don't turn off. Like, I'm still learning the game of arena football. Like, I'm only 3 years in. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's just my coaching mindset and my player mindset at the same time is like you can't settle.
Right.
In the game you want to play and you want somebody to respect you, you can't settle. Especially if you don't know nothing. So you got to put your time in to learn. So just from a coaching aspect, we preach to our kids, spend time with football outside of football. As a player, I had to spend time with arena football outside of, you know what I'm saying, my coaches, because they still learning, we still learning. So I just spend a lot of time like watching a lot of other players, a lot of teams, a lot of people.
When you say you spend time with football outside of football, like as far as for your high school kids, like what that mean? Like what do they do?
Man, just, you know, stretching, exercising, hydrating. You spend all day on your phone, YouTube gonna tell you how to get better with drills. You got other players you like, you idolize people in a sense to where you feel like you want to be like them. Go see what they doing in their off time.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? You want to prepare like that.
Don't just practice at school. Do something else
don't
when
think
you leave
you're just
here.
gonna be good when you come put your time in with coach now. Like we only see you for 2 hours.
Got you. So like, as far as arena football go, like, what do y'all think as far as expanding wise, like next year can possibly happen? You think y'all gonna have more teams? You think that?
Yeah, like
do you think I can combine? Do they combine leagues ever at all?
Yeah. Like arena football in itself, like it died for a second, but it's growing again.
It used to be on TV, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah,
right?
It's still on TV now. You know what I'm saying? But like with the streaming and all that stuff, YouTube and whatever different little outlets they have for themselves to stream their games. You know that Facebook. So like it's growing. Like it's.
Do y'all record y'all games? Like, is it a way y'all go live during y'all games?
Yeah, they on they on YouTube. We had a set of guys came and covered the game last year, but like just expanded, like he was saying, like we still looking for that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? even if it's locally with people who want to,
come out,
trying to get off into it,
and they can learn with us as we grow with us.
Okay.
Like I'm pretty sure when you first started off, you weren't sweet like this. You good now?
Yeah, I'm all right. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't that great, but yeah, I'm all right.
I respect it.
But
Everybody can't do it.
But definitely, that is how it go. I think I started just with basketball, going recording clips for a guy named Chad Cook, and then like I would do my own. My brother plays, so I did my own for him. And
Yeah, I heard about your brother. Your brother's great.
Yeah, definitely. You need to get back out there, but yeah, definitely. One time he gave Lenny. I ain't gonna get into that, but one time he gave Lenny some buckets.
About that,
but it happened. It's all good though.
I mean, but
all right. So aside from the Spirit Night y'all got, what's next for the Georgia-Lina Lions?
Business meetings. We have the tryout coming up. We're constantly getting messages from players, that want to come out and try out. They want to.
What as far as like sponsors, what kind of businesses y'all looking for to sponsor? Like, is it community businesses? Like,
I mean, we want community businesses because we label ourselves as a team of the community. So we want that, but we do need corporate sponsorship as well. The big Fords, Kia, all those big names. We're welcome to sponsorships from them as well.
Infinity.
Have y'all reached out? Or y'all, I'm gonna put this clip out just like for.
I mean, we've been in contact, but we had some meetings that everybody always had to reschedule, and it all fell through. But like I said, we're gonna hit the ground running this year on that. Make sure we get all that locked up early and fast.
I was gonna say too. I mean, I don't like saying names, but y'all should try some stores and stuff too. That do promote football. There's a lot of stores that got like maybe the Falcons stuff in there like that.
Oh yeah, like I mean, I reached out to I worked at Lowe's, I worked at Hibbett's. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like reaching out to them, but like now it's like we got more attention. Like some people they don't want to invest their money into something they can see too. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? Like that was another thing why I reached out to you, just trying to bring awareness to the game, but the team also. So when you hit me with the recap of the season, I was like, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I knew I wanted to help in some way because I would just open it, and if sometimes I do be opening my own. It depends.
Yeah, man. I mean, it be like that.
It depends, but I try to be fair, And plus, every time I've done basketball, I've always had somebody with football come, but normally I shy away from that because I'm not versed and I know how to play the game, I know how to watch it, but as far as like me having history on local stuff, I feel like I won't be able to be the same. I like to joke about stuff that happened. If I know you got dunked on, I'm gonna talk about it. If I know
that's what I say. So I mean, like even with that, like if you do come to the games, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to give you no avenue to go to, but like we come back, you might have some clips. I mean, we got games up, but you might have some clips on something you saw.
Right.
Like, boy, I seen you last time. Like, you was
I don't want somebody to shake you out your shoes.
Yeah.
Now I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It happened like that. I mean, that's why I reached out, and I went to school. You know what I'm saying, for mass communication too. So like. Just understanding this different little outlets sometimes just greater than walking up, giving a flyer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff
I
like
definitely say, like, just listening to you talking, both of y'all too. I've had some with sports, and sometimes athletes can't speak.
Yeah.
Like they just known to play ball, you know, and they can't speak for themselves. So it's probably best they don't do podcasts and stuff. When I even started my podcast, my first one I ever did was my brother, and we did it 4 times. I just could not put it out with him saying
But I mean, like those things, like, you know what I'm saying, like we was kind of taught as football players, like, and going to college and stuff, like that's some of the stuff that you do get for going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The school to play ball, like, just like.
You never know when the camera's gonna be stuck in your face. And
Right,
you don't want to be
right.
somebody's soundbite.
And then, like, when I started going to school for it, like, that was the thing, like, me trying to get myself better, it was like, I can't talk like this. So then I was interviewing people, and they was like, bro, I can't listen that you talk like that. I can't even edit this to make this better.
That's what I don't like, when I can't edit it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was that. I like to speak well. You know what I'm saying? People pay attention to you on how you talk.
Right.
You your own brand. You gotta sell yourself. So.
And I feel like that too. Now I know it's off, but when I am doing podcasts, people reach out. I don't like when they can't speak well, because then I feel like, why'd you do that?
Why'd you do that to yourself?
Yeah, because I'm gonna put it out, but it's like I have to really edit and chop, and that take more work. I don't edit like that. I'll change the background and something like that, but for all like cutting stuff out, I really don't do that.
I mean, it take away from the rawness.
Right,
you know
right. I try to do that at least as possible if I can. Unless it's a clip or something, I gotta like try to make it a minute for Instagram or something like that. But for the most part, like, I always try to put the full episode out just so you can feel like you're there.
Yeah.
That's just how I was. But yeah, I like that about just this. Like, it seemed like y'all was more professional. Knew how to speak to everything you want to speak on. That'd be my only concern sometimes, especially when you don't know the person. Like, you don't know how they come in, if they gonna be able to speak well, be stuttering. You know, I done did other shows, not mine per se, but it'd be 5 minutes in, the person say, "Hey, can we start over?" You know, and it's like, all these cameras running, it's hard to do that. So.
Gotcha.
And it's probably hot.
Yeah, definitely.
It be
definitely.
hot.
Yeah, nah, definitely. Well, what I will say is, I definitely will be more tuned in next season. I try to get the word out more now that I know more about the league. Like I said, I didn't know arena football was even that big here. But once you reached out to me, I always try to reach out to other people to see, so I can get some kind of where I stand with stuff. Yeah, you know.
Like they had teams before. I don't know too much about it because I ain't from here, but I heard about it. But they had teams that was from here. They got players that played on other levels that's from here. So, like, we were just trying to bring it back.
Right,
so,
right.
I mean, anybody who gonna reach out that's trying to help, like, you know what I'm saying? Why not try to? It's Augusta, bro. This your city. Why not try to make it a little bit better? So that's it.
And that's really the goal. That's how I try to push. I try to just push that it's more going on than the masses, of course. Like, that's always been my goal. Whatever it is, if it's a black-owned business or something you're doing school-wise, arts, anything outside of golf. I don't care what it is.
I support, like I said, bro, I support everybody, bro. I just show love. That's all I try to do.
Definitely. I appreciate it, man. But I appreciate y'all talking and sitting down with me, man. Let the people know they can find y'all at. Plug your Facebook pages and all of that stuff.
Yeah, you can follow us on Facebook at Georgia-Lina Lions team page. We've got a YouTube page also, Georgia-Lina Lions. We don't have any other social media accounts.
All right. Well, definitely, I appreciate y'all for stopping through. I enjoyed talking to y'all. Yeah, I wish y'all the best, man. Hopefully next year y'all can go 6-0. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you too, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, and my boy, shout out to DJ's Slim Jimmy. That's who put me on you.
Okay.
Slim Jimmy.
That's who put me on you. Yeah, that's my dog, man. Shout out to him. He DJ'd the last game. Man, turn this up, yeah, man.
Look at that trophy.